Hi guys. Okay, so you asked for some help with the angle relationships worksheet, so I am here to help. So the first few that it starts off with, first of all, you don't have to draw the pictures. I did just so you can see what I'm talking about, but you just have to write the words, or if they're asking you like down here to solve for B, don't shush me, then you just have to write your answer, okay? You don't need to draw pictures. So let's start with A. So what kind of relationship is this? I posted a picture to help you out with some of the angle relationships just in case you forgot. But this angle here and this angle here, remember I said they're kind of in the V and they're across from one another, so we call those vertical angles. All right. Over here, they're side by side or one after the other. Okay, if it helps to turn the paper this way, you can. Okay, one right after the other. So what we call those is adjacent. Or consecutive. I can't remember. They gave you a word bank in the instructions on this worksheet. I just can't remember if they said to choose the word adjacent or consecutive. So back to back would be consecutive. Adjacent is just, next to one another. They both mean the same thing. I would accept either. Again, just naming the angles. These, you could write a couple different things. Again, I don't know what they put in the word bank, but you could write that these are complementary because this is 90. So then this would be 90 also. And complementary means that they add to 90. So you could write complementary. Or I would accept consecutive. Or I would accept adjacent. Hopefully that's not too confusing. I probably should have looked at the words they have you to choose from in the directions, but I didn't. The next section, you have some parallel lines cut by some transversals. What I would suggest is, wherever the lines are, just look at this piece. Don't look at the second line that cuts the parallel lines. Don't look at this transversal. Just look at this one. They are in the same position. So remember, I identified angles as top left, top right, bottom left, bottom right, and top left, top right, bottom left, bottom right when I taught this to you. So this is in the top left position for these four. This is in the top left position for these four. So we call those corresponding. All right, when they're in the same position, they are corresponding. When they are side by side, they're consecutive. When they're across from one another, kind of like in the V, they are vertical. All right, over here, I kind of like to turn the paper this way. So I have my parallel lines cut by my transversal. They are inside the parallel line, so I know they're definitely interior. Both of them are inside the parallel lines. And the relationship to this transversal, they're on opposite sides of the transversal. So we're going to write alternate, which means opposite. Alternate interior. Okay, feel free to turn the page if you need to. Down here, number 11, they wanted you to start solving, giving an actual measure using degrees. So they told you that this whole piece right here, made up of this piece and this piece, should equal 90. This little box means 90 degrees. So if this piece is 65, how much is this piece? Just do 90 minus 65. All right, borrow from here. Give 1 to the 10. 10 minus 5 is 5. 8 minus 6 is 2. Don't forget your degrees. So B is 25 degrees. Over here. Okay. This might be a little bit more difficult. This was on the second page. Obviously, as you go further, it's a little bit more difficult. Now, this piece is 35. This piece is 2x plus 16. And this piece is 4x plus 3. Now we have the variable x to solve for. All right, this piece right here plus this piece right here plus this piece right here creates what? A circle. And a circle is 360 degrees. So we're going to add them all together and set it equal to 360 in order to solve for x. So we're going to add this to this and this. 4x plus 3 plus 2x plus 16. I didn't really leave myself much room, but plus 35. We're going to combine our like terms, so the number 3, 16, and 35, those can all be added. 3 plus 16 is 19, plus 35 is 54. Okay? Bring down my equals, bring down my 360. Now the only thing I have left to do is combine my numbers with an x. 2x plus 4x. And there's no more x's. 4x plus 2x is 6x. Okay? So 6x plus 54 equals 360. How do I get rid of all the numbers next to the x in order to solve? Well, I got to take away 54. Minus 54, minus 54. This cancels out. You get 6x equals, let's see, 306. Now, we have 6 times x. If I want to get rid of the 6, I need to undo times. How do I undo times? By dividing. I did not leave myself a lot of room. I'm going to divide by 6, divide by 6. 6 goes into 30 5 times. 6 goes into 6 once. So we're going to have x equals 51. Okay, you can put the degrees. I'm not going to be super picky. And again, this was a challenge by choice, I believe, so you didn't have to do both pages, but try your best. And if you do end up having any questions, even after this video, if I talked too fast or you need a recap, just text me or email me and let me know. Good luck.